because you married, you attached by the hip and you have to do everything together. That was my belief. Okay, so leave him behind. I know that if I had to wait for him, 10 years can go by and I will never do what I want to do, right? Marriage is not a prison. Your marriage can look exactly the way you want it to look. Okay, if I go deep into how my marriage arrangement is, you might be pulling your hair. Everyone benefit from you stepping into your power, into your true self. Because this is what I'm living in right now. I never felt as good as now in my 50s. And it was frightening at first. But once you step into your truth, Lord Jesus, oh my goodness, you will start to fly, and it's gonna be difficult to keep you, behind, and to keep you at home and at one place, because you always want to be into your own truth, right? But when you're married, there's compromising, and if your husband can do that with you, wonderful, like this sister. But if he can't, please, we only have one life. At the Cape Town meetup of the Exodus Summit, a lot of women, it was their first time out of the country, and then decided to go where? All the way to Africa. And we're in Africa, in the south of Africa, so far away from home. And oh my goodness, I applaud you all women. That was just amazing to see this, to see all these women that never traveled but decided to go in Africa, right? And also, and that's a good point, is because you have to find a community that encourage you and inspire you to really step into your truth, right? I got inspired, but before I scare you away, let me just put some cream, because I actually come back out of the shower. I want it to be as real as possible. That's just like a baby oil something. I have a sensitive skin, so I try to not put things that are harsh for my body. What I really use is, and sorry, I don't have a face cream or something like that. That's not me. And wait, what I use on my body is this is la crème de karité. What's the name? I will put that on the screen. I bought it in Cameroon, so I put that on my body. It's oil. It's like natural oil in Africa, right? It's so you have to keep it on like the radiator because it becomes solid. That's why I use all over my body. Okay, I tend to not buy this type of things. That I think I got stuck somewhere, and I needed a cream, so I bought that. So I just use it. It's for babies, so it can go on my face, because yeah, I'm not really into. Oh my goodness, that's for a get ready with me, guys. We're gonna get ready, okay? But the way I get ready is like 2 seconds, it's finished. So that's for my body. But how will you only seeing the top part of my body? There's no point of me putting that on my legs right now, on my feet, right? So I'm just going to put a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Anyway, it's like that. It's very solid. And let me just put it on like my elbows, place it that becomes so, it's not very sexy, right, when you have like white elbows. Okay, and having a dry skin, to not have like white part, yeah, between my fingers where it looks like white or something dry, we're just going to put that all over. That's really the extent of like my body part of the things. It's really just that I use, to be honest with you. I have several versions. This is from palm oil. I know controversy about palm oil in Europe. It's really the palmist. I will look in English what it means, but it's like natural also. You also have to keep it on the radiator because it becomes solid. So these are really, but this one smell a bit more, so like if you go out, that's not the oil you want to wear, but at home, and I think it's good for mosquito because of the smell. I don't think mosquitoes want to come near you. So when I'm in Africa, I will use that a lot, and here it's like I put on my feet, on my legs time to time, and this is what I use the most. All right, so let's get ready, guys. Right, what prompted that video today is that the title says leave him behind, right? It's watching the video of that sister, beautiful with gray hair like me. You look so beautiful. I completely forgot your name, sis, but that's the channel here. And so she's traveling and doing house sit with her husband, what I just find amazing, fantastic, to be able to travel with your hubby, right? And that was my dream all along, wanting to do things with my husband. And that resulted in me being always very sad, frustrated, resentful against him, because he was a consultant when we were younger, when we just married. So he was always away, he traveled all over the place. And now we are in our 50s, he works from home, and he has no desire of going outside or traveling. No. When he travels, he goes to Cameroon, which is his home country, where he's from, and where we are actually building for retirement. But for me, being in Cameroon, being in the UK, France, or Gabon, that's all of the same for me. It's like going back home. That's not traveling. That's not fun. So at first, I would just stay home, never go anywhere, because, well, we're married as a couple. We should be doing things together, right? And one day I'm just like, enough with this. I was born by myself, not attached to him. So I'm sure I can step out there by myself, right? And that's when I discovered, solo traveling, dating myself, going places, enjoying having a coffee alone, eating alone. And that at the time was stressing me out. Like, how can I go by myself? People will look at me. It's so liberating to do things by yourself, it's really fun. I love just going, and you will always strike a conversation with somebody. And I just love sitting there, having my coffee or my meal, watching people, and I don't know, there's a lot to do. Okay, there's no shame. There's no. It's cool. It's really nice to be by yourself and do things. So don't feel that you need to stay at home, not do anything and enjoy your life, because your better half or your other half is not into the same thing as you do. So that's how my nomadic solo traveler life started. One day I'm like, I have enough. I always wanted to go there, but it never happened as a couple. So I decided to go by myself. Guys, ladies, I'm not saying leave your husband. Okay, when I say leave him behind, is go do what you want to do for yourself, and then come back home, if that's what you want, right? So, right, we're actually going to get ready. So let me start. Don't be scared, okay? I need to remove that because I washed myself, and then it's a bit dry now. Sorry guys, that's how I wake up in the morning, okay? And then I have these baby hair that never grew, okay? And that looks like, I don't know, really nasty. And what I use, don't ask me where I got that, is for my daughter, okay? It's my eldest daughter. She's 25. She used to borrow all my stuff. Now she's an adult, she works, so it's my time to borrow, okay? So I just take that. Sorry, this is nasty because it has all my white hair on it. But I only do that, guys, when I'm on camera. I don't do that just to do that, okay? So what I usually do is I put that back, and then the mirror is far from me, so I hope I'm doing something good here. I'm doing it well. Just when I'm on camera and I want to look neat, or when I have a meet up on Zoom or Google Meet with my you know, with my work. And so I just do that to have this baby hair go down. It's almost finished. Well, there's almost none left in it. So, oh, guys, I need to go a bit closer. So, I need to redo my end, you know, to because my hair grew. But this baby hair, oh my goodness, they don't grow. So that's right. Isn't it better? Okay. So I'm trying to scoop whatever's left there. It's really, really finished. She bought a brand new one, so I'm sure I can have a bit more put into there. So, right. Good. All right, so that's for my hair done, okay? And that's why I love locks. There's not much to do, okay? You just have to. Right, so that's my hair done. And all I need to do is just style them the way I want them to be styled. And usually I love my shelves. Where are they? Here to show when I'm on camera because I just love them. And I have another one somewhere here. Where is it? I don't know where it's gone. Okay, maybe it went on the other side, is it? Right, anyway, so that's my hair done, guys. I may just brushed a little bit here so it doesn't look too messy. Yeah, that's it. That's for the hair. So let's just continue about the discussion. I may not be looking at the camera because I'm looking at what I'm doing in the mirror. So we know that being married, for those of us that are married, it can be amazing to be married, right? To have somebody that you can share your joy, your pain, etc., build for the future, blah blah blah, right? It's all good. But sometimes uh women mainly can lose themselves into marriage and become a shadow of the husband. Okay, so like they forsake their own joy, their own hobbies, etc., for the husband and the kids, right? And we often forget our own dreams and our own, you know, and in society, or I don't know, the idea of marriage that we have is like that codependency. Can I pronounce it properly? Okay, you guess what I mean, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. The codependency, okay? Where because you married, you attached by the hip and you have to do everything together. That was my belief, okay? I wouldn't go anywhere without my husband. I wanted to have plan with the family, with him, etc. And if he was not into it, nothing will happen. So and which resulted in us having a lot of fight. I was always angry. I was resentful because I wanted to do things and he didn't want to do the same thing as me. So I was always angry because I did not know at that time that I could just go by myself and do my own things, right? I could step out there into the world of solo traveling, which is just liberating, okay? Which is just liberating and so amazing. You discover yourself, okay? You rediscover yourself, okay? Your dream, your passion. You learn how to know yourself when you're traveling alone, and you challenge yourself, and it's just an amazing. And you're never alone when you solo travel. You meet a lot of people along the way, which is amazing, ladies. That if you're married and your needs, your hobbies, your wants don't match with your husband, it doesn't mean divorce. Today, your marriage can look exactly the way you want it to look. Okay? If I go deep into how my marriage arrangement is, you might be pulling your hair. I may tell you that later on. Okay? But right now, let's stay on topic. So, I hope my lips aren't like white and patchy because I haven't done anything here yet. Wait. Uh, let's just put a bit of Vaseline, right? So at least I'm not scaring you with my face looking like. Okay. Sorry, guys. The finger is the best tool to do that. Okay. Right. Okay. So, what was I saying? Guys, also remember perimenopause brain. Like, I forget what I'm saying half of the time. So, I'm sorry if I'm jumping topic to topic. Um, but, right. So, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I was saying that it's okay if what your husband wants and what you want don't match in terms of hobby, leisure, etc. Because for me, when my husband was working as a consultant, when we were newly married, and the first, I think, 10, 15 years of our marriage, he was always traveling and I was raising the kids, right? And today, we've been married for, I think it's 27 years coming. And we've been together for almost 30 years, right? So our kids are 25 and 21. So they're adult, they're both working, they're both independent. So now is the time where I am reclaiming my freedom, okay? Where I want to go out there, discover the world, have fun, meet friends, go to dinner, all the things that I couldn't do because, well, while raising the kids, I don't regret that. Okay, I love my kids a bit. But when your kids are young, you put 100% for them, right? I'm sure you can relate. You go to the shop to buy something for you, and then you come back and you have absolutely nothing for you, everything for the kids. You haven't bought new panties for the last 10 years and they have holes. Okay, maybe it's not you, but hey, okay, don't judge. So now that I'm 50, okay, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm just so eager to discover the world and to go out there and live and travel and definitely and just have fun, right? Um, he want to settle because, well, he've done that, right? He was a consultant. While I was with the kid, he was traveling all these new places and walking, and now he's content. But we have, it's like our lives and our needs aren't aligned anymore, right? In many cases, people will go and get a divorce, right? Because, well, society say that husband and wife should be like this and like that. I don't agree with that. I did at some point, early on before I know better. And that's why there's so many divorces as well, where, if you don't agree on everything and if you're not so codependent, etc., um, it's not a marriage. I don't agree with that. Okay. Today I agree. I believe that marriage is not a prison, right? You're both free to do and to live your passion, to go to the end of your passion. And when you work well together and you have communication, a deep communication, you actually want each other to achieve their goal and to go to the end of whatever they want to do um, for themselves, right? Regardless of if this is aligned with what you want. That's how I see things today in my marriage. My husband has needs, wants, and things that I'm not interested in anymore. Okay, let's say having more kids. Hello, I'm 50. No, thank you. Right? I've done that, been there, not interested. If you want to do that, go ahead. You know, I wish you well. But it's not going to be with me, right? So, but I will support him wherever he want to be. Please don't scream, don't scream, don't scream. We can have that discussion if you're interested. Uh, Later on, remember that I'm have an African background, so I'm very open about a lot of things that uh how can I say that, okay? um so yeah, since I'm like I've came to that realization that we can do both. Okay, I can go travel, do my own thing, and still be married if that's my choice, right? Oh my goodness, I came to become so free in my head, so happy, so I don't know, you know, everything went into place. We have less fight about that anyway. Um, we are more happy. We have a better communication when it comes to what you want and what I want. Before, if we did not agree and want the same thing, it would be a fight. It would be like, well, let's divorce them because we don't agree. You know, there's also options. There's a lot of option. Your marriage looks like you want it to look. It doesn't have to look like everyone else. Okay. It's not because the next neighbor go everywhere together. She will go to all the football match with him, and he will go to the opera with her all the time. That it has to be the same for you, right? We don't like the same thing with my husband. Okay, the only thing we really like together is like food. Uh, and I don't know. I mean, we have also a common thing, but like having fun. I'm all into like, going out there and just discovering the world, and he's not, and that's okay. That's okay. So, we say get ready with me. I forgot that I needed to get ready. So, the next part of my get ready with me, guys, don't laugh. Okay, I have two items for my makeup. I have this a lip gloss, and I have crayons, eyeliner, crayon. I don't know how you call it. I don't wear any foundation or things like that. It itch my skin. My skin don't brave. I just can't deal with that. Okay, so what I do is, sorry, I have to go closer. For my eyebrows, I shave them. Sometime I miss them like now, and then the very thin. They actually grew back because I had none because I missed them. I missed what I was doing. I missed, like, So I hope I'll be able to see very well because the mirror is actually far and I can't see very well. Right, so that's that. Just trying to shape it, make it darker. And they look similar. I don't know, it doesn't matter. Okay, and then I love doing this one when I don't poke my eye. Let me sharpen it just a little bit more. I have this, it's old. I don't know, it came from an old one. It's good because it's always attached and then you can just like sharpen it. Right, so then I do this. Darken my eyes. I don't know if you guys call it a smoky eye. I don't know if that's what it is, but I just do this. Okay. I like doing the little cat eye or... Wow, I have terms! You see how you call it? Cat... Okay. Let's see. Oh my god. Don't poke my eye. Ouch. Is it good? Wait. Guys, sorry. Sometimes I'm off camera because, well, I can't really see what I'm doing. That should be okay. Whew. And then I put this. And I need to darken it. I don't like something bright. So I just go over with the crayon. Don't judge, okay? Same crayon that I put here. Sorry. Ta-da! Ta-da! That's the extent of my makeup. It's this and that. Don't ask me to do more than that. When I was learning how to do makeup and I was looking these beauty vloggers, like they spend 30 minutes, 1 hour to get ready. I was exhausted, my goodness. Like foundation, prep for, oh my god. Anyway, I can't. I can't. And that one sometimes is sticky, so I go over with, the Vaseline. So it's a bit, yeah, good. I don't like it to be sticky. Normally you can use it to do blush, but no, thank you. That's okay. Right. All right. Okay, so let's continue with the topic, guys. Okay, so that's me done already, and that's exactly what I do when I film. That's my full makeup here. All right, so we'll continue. Married women can learn from our single girlfriends, those who are voluntary single and who are focused on themselves, on their well-being, on what they want. Oh, I just love watching those channels, right? And whether they're single for now and hope to marry later or find a partner later, but the fact that they are happy being single. If you see my backpack here, I'm actually planning my trip to South America, and I would love to go with my husband. Okay, he's a history freak. He loves everything that has to do with history and the historical side. He's knowledgeable, right? uh, I would love to do that trip with him, but I know it doesn't work. That's not his focus right now, right? And I know that if I had to wait for him, 10 years can go by and I will never do what I want to do, right? And so following all these ladies really helped me step into my own self, okay? As an individual, not as a married woman, but as an individual, as me, Jazz, right? And oh, by the way, hi, I'm Jazz. I'm a traveler, I'm a nomad. On this channel, we talk about traveling. I'm passionate about traveling. I call myself citizen of the world. I also talk about financial independence and being free, living a life you love. Okay, that's what I talk about on this channel, and I really just show you what I'm doing. Okay, I'm not really here as a teacher. I just share my experience. So if that interests you, please pause and subscribe. Don't forget to activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video, and leave me a comment to say hi. Okay, so that's me. And so, oh gosh, I forgot again what I was doing. I was so engaged, and then I forgot. Yeah, so I stepped into myself, right? I stepped into becoming me, living for me as an individual, not as a mom, not as a wife, but as me. Sorry, as me, Jace. Okay, somebody who has passion, who has own interest, and it was frightening at first stepping into it, but once you step into your truth, Lord Jesus, oh my goodness, you will start to fly, and it's gonna be difficult to keep you behind and to keep you at home and at one place, because you always want to be into your own truth, right? But when you're married, there's compromising, and if your husband can do that with you, wonderful, like this sister. But if he can't, please, we only have one life, and I'll encourage you to have that discussion with your husband and to baby steps, go out with girlfriend, go to a weekend to your mom or to whatever with girlfriend somewhere, and little by little, until you are capable, like all these wonderful women at the Cape Town meetup of the Exodus Summit. A lot of women, it was their first time out of the country, and then decided to go where? All the way to Africa, and we're in Africa, in the south of Africa, so far away from home. And oh my goodness, I applaud you all women. That was just amazing to see this, to see all these women that never traveled but decided to go in Africa, right? And also, and that's a good point, is because you have to find a community that encourage you and inspire you to really step into your truth, right? And oh my goodness, I'm so passionate about it, right? So that's why I decided, yeah, let's talk about that, okay? So leaving behind, it's okay, okay? I didn't say divorcing. Find a way to make your marriage as you want it to be, okay? And have a discussion with your husband. I love the relationship we have today. We can talk about everything, and we really allow ourselves to tap into our own truth. And the same for him. Whatever he wants for his own life, I don't have to agree with it. But if that's what he wants and he feels that that's what he wants for him, for his life, please, darling, do you. Okay? Do what you want for yourself. And I will support you into this, right? The same way you support me going for months out there, okay? And we have that trust in each other. So ladies, that's really the message that I wanted to give you today, along with like get ready with me. That lasted for 2 seconds. The other thing I do as well is I always, what is this perfume? Armani C. Well, guys, I decided that I really don't go anywhere when I'm in the UK and I'm home. So, and I use my perfume even if I'm at home. And that smells so good. So good. So I have like several of my perfume on the front of me. I also love that cream of Chanel. Sometimes you just use this and you don't even have to like wear perfume because it smells so good. So sometimes I just put a bit of this on my hand and then like put that on my hair. Not just on my hair, I put it everywhere. Like, so I smell good. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. But I like also putting a bit on my hair so my hair smell good. For whom? I don't know. For myself and for you on camera, although you can't smell it, but I do that when I record. I like smelling good and feeling good within myself. So okay, I'm going off track now. Right. Something that is so true is that when you step into your truth, right? You go out there in a solo trip with girlfriend or by yourself, right? You It's a self-discovery that you're doing. It's freedom, okay? Do something is to do something that you always dreamed of. The payoff of that is that when you come back home, you a better lover, a better wife, a better mom, a better whatever, okay? Because you recharge yourself with so much goodness that when you come back, you have so much that you just want to pour it. You just pour it naturally over everyone else. So everyone benefit from you stepping into your power, into your true self. Okay. So, oh my goodness, guys, I'm passionate about this, okay, because this is what I'm living in right now. I never felt as good as now in my 50s. Being 50 is just amazing. It's amazing. I don't know, it's like you step into a superpower, okay, of you so unapologetic and unbothered about life and about what people think. You really just focus on you, and it's beautiful. So I really encourage you, if you feel stuck, you can keep that communication with your loved one, okay? So today with technology, there's no excuse. Sis, if that's what you want to do, step out there. The two become one, right? When you get married. But you should never lose that individuality, okay? And if you did like I did, find it back. And oh my goodness, then the sky is the limit of what you can achieve and how much fun and how much happiness you can bring into your life when you rediscover what you want, when you go after your dreams. And guys, if when you have that discussion with your better half is not happy, there could be some resistance. It was the same for me at some point, but keep having the discussion. And if at the end someone doesn't want you to experience, to go after your dream and would not support you into that, well, honestly, it's liberating. It's liberating, okay? And it's okay to leave him behind. It's okay to leave your partner behind, and leaving them behind. And when you come back, they benefit from it, okay? That can even like improve your relationship, okay? That can even bring, I don't know, je ne sais quoi in your marriage. Since I stepped into my truth, I'm happier. I'm less stressed. My life is better. And I don't rely on him or resent him anymore. You know how, I don't know for you, but for me, I was expecting him to fulfill me, okay? I rely on him for my happiness. And gosh, since I've discovered and stepped into, creating my own journey, my own happiness, is so empowering. My goodness, it's, your life is yours, and your happiness, your fulfillment depends on you. So whatever you want it to be and make it happen, you can. Guys, it's amazing. Sis, my message is simple. Find that balance. Go after your passions. Don't be afraid to step into your independence. Don't. And embrace the freedom of being yourself. Because when you do, let me tell you, magic happens.